Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to our daily stock market insights. It's August 26, 2020. It is a pre-open technical analysis. Time now is 1:34 in the morning. And just want to make sure that we are all prepared before the market opens at 9:30 in the morning, Philippine time. All right, so let's get started. I have a few stocks here from your requests and of course from the most trending stocks that we have in the market. Let's go ahead and dive into each one. By the way, I have recorded a video earlier, which I will also be putting the link in the description box. I've also outlined the stocks that I have reviewed there. Okay, in the meantime, I'd like to get started right away. I already talked about the index in that video, so I don't have to talk about that here. So I'll go ahead and discuss tech. Oh, sorry, TEL. I already discussed tech here. So this is TEL. Wow, looks like this stock still has the power to move forward and go some more higher. So we just had a breakout of the short-term resistance for this stock. Look at that. Also, it is triggering the upper Bollinger Band. Looks like there's no stopping for TEL. It's still going to push forward. Where could we drop? So there might be some fluctuations, but definitely the momentum is still up for this, and most likely the nearest. Let me just go and the nearest resistance that we have could be right at the 1,550 level. There, 1,575. So let's just use this price level for our resistance, but there's also one here. So it's an area, so definitely anywhere between 1,550 to 1,575, that is your nearest resistance. So if you would like to get in here as an investor, so I think we are slowly recovering now. It has been on a heavy decline the entire time since 2015. And now we are changing the direction. Looks like we have already reached the bottom right at this point, 808 level. So we're on our way there. So at the same time, it also broke the first resistance that we've plotted here. So definitely I see some more movements going up. So good job to the holders of TEL. I mean, for those people who are highly invested in TEL and who may have entered right at this level. I think this is just the beginning of the uptrend. Nice. The next one is IRC. Let me take a look. Also good bounce here. So this is your resistance. Where is our resistance? We are triggering that. We have started triggering that. So let's see if there will be no profit taking by tomorrow. Otherwise, I will just have to plot this price area as our support just in case. It's a 14.85% increase in a span of a day. So people might be taking profit and it might cause some fluctuations in the price. Hopefully it doesn't go lower than 112. Anyway, we've started triggering that. Otherwise, you can catch it anywhere from 101 to probably around 1.07. That would be a much better entry if the market gives us a chance there. But what if tomorrow, because this was a heavy push in the price, we really have no idea. Tomorrow could be a gap up day and then it continues to move higher because this has also dropped significantly. Look at that. At one point we even reached the 283 peso level, and now we're down to the 1.16 area. So two things, right? I'm plotting these lines for you to observe. Just see how the market is going to perform at the start of the day and the entire day. If it doesn't break the 1.12, most likely we are going to establish a brand new support at that resistance level before. This used to be a resistance takeout. Okay, and now we're starting to break that. We might see some more push, and then it goes back there, and then it goes back there, up again. Those are the key elements of an uptrend. Now, the next one is BDO. BDO is okay. So we had another almost at the bottom right there. So look at that. There's a slight green today, but that's definitely within the support level. So I just feel like we could have some more movements. So we might be establishing a support at the area where it is at right now, 86.80. Okay, around that level. So anyway, it's an area. So you will see some numbers or some days here where you had some overshoot below that, but definitely I think it is starting to recover, and it might establish a support at the 86.80 level. Then it will continue to move higher. So far, as we go near the bottom, the volume is also declining. The next one is Dito, another popular stock. Dito over here, well, interesting because this stock has already started to do a gap up. I'm just wondering when it will revisit the gap over here, because I've witnessed this so many times. A gap will always be filled. So we just do not know if that will be filled tomorrow and then recover outright the same day, or we might have a red day tomorrow and then it will fill that space. Otherwise, if it starts around 335 and it pushes the price higher, then we might start to create a support at the area. So there are two possibilities right now. It could create a support at the area where we are at, or it could drop and close the gap. Because first, it could create a support here because there used to be a resistance here and we went past that. We broke out of that and it just revisit your previous resistance. So who knows, if the price starts tomorrow at 335, then your previous resistance will now become your support. However, if it continues to break, then it follows the concept whereby if there is a gap, we fill that gap. So watch and see for tomorrow, but definitely was just reading the feed, not hyping or anything, but people are just loud and excited about Dito. Overall, if you're to look at it in an investor's perspective, I see that it is just starting to recover because this has also dropped significantly from an 8-9 peso level down to a 3 peso level. It even reached a 1 peso area. So starting to I think recover now. Next one is Globe. Let's see if we have the same fate as TEL. Okay, Globe is just stabilizing at the MA20 line. I think it is creating a support right at this level. Hopefully this is just a slight overshoot. At the same time, the pattern of the candlestick also looks like a hammer, and yeah, I think that's just going to create a support right there over here, and then this used to be a resistance, so I think it'll just either move sideways here and continue to move higher. Just natural movement of a stock. When it has been on a climb, people are taking profit. Okay, next let's continue. Pure Gold is next, another rock star in the time of pandemic. Look at that, it bounced, still respecting the MA20 line, so we still have some momentum here, looks like it, because you're still at the high, above 50 in your RSI, so that means momentum is still present. You had your resistance right here and we managed to break out of that, so this is your support. Our support now is around 50.22. Anywhere between that and 52 is fine. Wow, there's also foreign buying, so interesting. A lot of potential for the stock to move higher and higher. Next one is SMPH. SMPH. Also, is this the doji? And we're at the MA20 level. Yeah, we are just sitting at the support area, guys. So just watch out, closely monitor this because sometimes your support also breaks, right? So let's see if it starts higher than 29.93 or 30 peso level and then pushes the price higher. So that means it is respecting that support that we have plotted there. Otherwise, if it negates our analysis, then just make sure you plan your exits because the next support that I see is around this level, which is around the 28.25. Okay, and then your next resistance would be 31.22 over here. See that? You see this? See this one too? Okay, so that simply strengthens the support and resistance areas that we have plotted. Next one is JFC. JFC also has started to recover, but very very slow pace. Okay, it's creating a support at this area. Hopefully it doesn't break that anymore and it starts to push the price higher. Look at this, it used to be a resistance right here. So overall this stock has been on a sideways movement since April. So you had that drop and then managed to recover right away, but only up to this level. I think I don't know, it's just waiting for everything to go back to normal before probably taking off again. URC, another hot stock because this company produces products, consumable goods that would have a much longer shelf life, like coffee, noodles, and some other items. You can just check out their items or their page to find out the products they're manufacturing. Okay, so URC also dropped, but right away it recovered. It only did that for what, 2 days, and then next 2 days is also green. But just take note. Hopefully, it also breaks this resistance that we have right here. This is the resistance that we have right now, 142.50. You also said that foreign buying, so I just sense some possible gap up tomorrow. But let us see. I might be wrong though. So if it negates that, then it might revisit your previous support, which is 135.24. Okay, very slight difference. There you go. There used to be a bounce there, resistance here, also became a support here. So yeah, two things. Okay, first thing to observe, see if the price starts higher than 142.50 and then all the actions happen higher than that, then that's a breakout. Then if it goes back to your previous support, then that's just a retest of the support. Next one is SMC. I wonder when this stock is going to wake up and start triggering our upper band. Very, very constricted for so many months now, from May. And we had a green today, but it's just very minimal in terms of movement. So we're still plotting our support very near. You can even just plot a Darvas box here. So let's use this as our support and resistance. This is the support, this is the resistance. So if you just want to do range trading, just wait for it to probably drop at around 96.60 and then either wait up to this level, 104.72, max would be 109.72, because looks like this stock doesn't have any plans yet of taking off anytime soon. So go ahead and just probably plot that and monitor the movement on a daily basis. Okay, but still, this is one of the major players in the country, so just a pity that it's not moving. They also have some they also manufacture or produce food that has longer shelf life. So, and they also have a lot of projects. San Miguel seeks to finalize Pasig River Expressway, Quezon Bicol Tollway projects with government. Right, so hopefully this starts because they also have the Bulacan airport, right? So many projects. I think this could be a sleeping dragon. Okay, there you have it, guys. This is part 2 pre-open for the August 26th market day. In the meantime, thank you for watching, and don't forget to hit the like, click the subscribe, and the notification bell so you're always updated whenever we have new videos. Thank you, and bye-bye for now.